Hey everyone! Today we talk about something you might have seen in a travel show or maybe even experienced yourself. Why do some countries serve food on coconut leaves? It seems simple, right? Maybe a little rustic, a little bit quaint for the tourists. But when you really stop and think about it, in a world of ceramic plates, disposable plastics, and sanitized everything, why stick with a leaf? There's a real tension there between ancient tradition and modern convenience. Is it just about saving on dishes, or is there something deeper going on? Are we missing something important that they've known for centuries? What if I told you this wasn't just about being resourceful? What if it's a deliberate choice, a kind of secret hiding in plain sight? And here's the bold claim, the conspiracy, if you will. That simple ceramic or plastic plate you eat off of every day is actually a thief. It's robbing your food of a potential layer of flavor. And people in places like Southeast and South Asia have understood this for generations. They're not just serving food on a leaf. They're using a tool that enhances the entire experience. And it's a tool that modern society has almost completely forgotten. So let's get into the nuance of it, because it's not just one thing, it's a few powerful ideas all working together. First, and maybe most obviously to us now, it's incredibly smart from an environmental standpoint. I mean, the scale of our plastic problem is just breathtaking. I was reading a report from the UN Environment Program, their big turning off the tap analysis, and it basically says plastic pollution is set to nearly double by 2040. We produce about 400 million tons of plastic waste every year, a huge chunk of that being single-use food packaging. It's a crisis, but long before we invented this crisis, nature had a solution. In places where coconut trees are everywhere, the leaves are abundant and free. When you're done, you just toss them. They biodegrade. It's a perfect closed-loop system. Meanwhile, we've invented our own system where we wrap a single banana in 3 layers of plastic, meticulously place it in a special blue bin, which is then driven in a giant truck to a facility where it's sorting by a laser before being shipped to another continent to be turned into a park bench that no one is allowed to sit on. It's all very efficient. But here's where it gets really interesting, and this is the part we just don't get with our sterile plates. The leaf itself changes the food. I've been lucky enough to have food this way, and when they bring you a parcel wrapped in a leaf, all hot and steamy, the moment you open it, it's just incredible. Before you even see the food, you get this wave of aroma. It's grassy, a little smoky, almost nutty. It's an announcement that something good is happening. That's because the heat releases the leaf's natural oils right into the food. It's not just me saying this. I saw an interview on Eater with the famous Thai food chef Pim Tachaman, and she described how banana leaves, which are used just as often, impart a grassy, tea-like aroma that you simply cannot replicate any other way. The leaf isn't just a surface, it's an ingredient. Your average plate, by contrast, contributes absolutely nothing. It just sits there holding your food with all the enthusiasm of a teenager working a summer job at the DMV. Its only flavor profile is faintly of dishwasher pod, which, let's be honest, is not the secret herb or spice that's going to get you a Michelin star. Then you have the weight of culture and tradition. This isn't a new trend. It's a practice that goes back centuries. In some cases, it's not just tradition, it's a deeply meaningful ceremony. Take the Onam Sadhya feast in Kerala, South India. I saw a report on this in BBC Travel, and it's a massive vegetarian banquet served on a banana leaf. There are strict rules. The tapering end of the leaf has to point to the left of the guest. There's a precise location for each of the 24 curries, pickles, and fried items. A cultural writer from the region commented that the leaf represents not just a plate, but a microcosm of balance and harmony, both in flavor and in life. It connects you to a history of thousands of years. The cultural story of my plates, on the other hand, is that I bought them at a big box store during a sale event with a name like Mega Stock Up A-thon. Their deepest meaning is that they are supposedly chip resistant, a sacred vow that lasts right until the moment you put one in the sink slightly too hard. There's no ceremony there, unless you count the solemn family ritual of arguing over who has to empty the dishwasher. So when you put it all together, it's not a simple or backward choice at all. It's a sophisticated system that's environmentally perfect, enhances the flavor of the food in a way modern plates can't, and is deeply woven into the cultural fabric of a place. It makes you wonder, in our rush for efficiency and sanitation and uniformity, what subtle flavors and deep connections have we scrubbed away from our own tables?